All right, good morning, cyber traders. Happy Monday, everyone. Hopefully, everyone had a great weekend. Good to see you all. Welcome back. All right, so let me just see if everybody can hear okay. All right, just give me a chat back. All right, there we go. I want to make sure everybody's there. All right, good. See, some of you guys were doing some nice trades this morning. Had a nice little move on this TAOP. Hopefully, everybody did pretty well on that one. And it looks like there's a lot more out there. We're going to check them out. But before we go on and move on really quick, I want to talk about the really big news yesterday on GameStop. Now, who here was logged in and watched this whole, live stream that he did? Now, I actually made a video on it. I know a lot of you here follow me on Instagram and YouTube, but I did a really long video. There it is. There we go. Thank you very much, Rich, for sharing that. Let me just get that link. I want to copy and post an alert for that video so people can watch it as we're waiting. Here we go for everybody here. There's that link right there. All right. So over the weekend, I critiqued a whole video. Okay. So I did a short one because I wanted something to get out there pretty quick to kind of tell you what's going on. And then we just loaded up the long one. So when we take our break after we're done out here around 9:15, go watch the video, leave a comment. It's like 12 minutes long. I think you guys are going to like it. Basically, I just was videoing what he was saying, and then I was critiquing it, videoing it, critiquing it, and so on. So definitely get to that video and watch it pretty quickly. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. All right. But you know what? It's very educational. One thing I want to just remind everyone, because I want to spoil it for everybody after watching it. The big take you're going to get out of it, and a lot of you here being a student know this, GameStop is no different of a stock that we trade every day. Okay. There are these things that are very volatile every day that move, and we just know how they trade. So I go over and explain a little bit more about, the support resistance levels, the iceberg orders, the big bulls, the small ones, the green ones, the red ones. You just got to know how to play the game. And the last thing I always remind everybody about that video, and that everyone should also watch very closely, is that, honestly, Mike, if you read some of the comments on my TikTok that I got, because I think it did really well on TikTok and Instagram before I posted up on YouTube, every single person agreed what was going on. But I just tell everyone the same thing. It's a game. Everybody's all pissed off about Wall Street, bunch of thieves, the institution's going to screw the little guy. Listen, then why are you in this industry? There's nothing wrong about it. You're here to win. Don't try to beat them. Join them. You know what I mean? But it was very historical what happened. Very historical how it did do what it did. And you know what? There's going to be another one. That's all I'm going to tell you. There's going to be another one, and we're going to be there for it, because here at Cyber Trade University, you guys know this. We see it every single day. All right. Now, let's get back and talk about what also is in the news too. Let's talk about NVDA. All right. So NVIDIA did their 10-for-1 stock split. Okay. So now it's down to a low price. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, it's not going to show for here on mine. Now, if you remember what I said on Friday also, I don't like to trade stocks the day before they are going into the reverse stock split. So they usually go down a little bit. So, and that's basically what you're having a little bit right now. So just keep in mind that everything there is multiplied by 10. Okay. So what usually is going to happen, it's going to probably plateau. It's going to hold right here for a little while. It's going to teeter-totter. We saw that would happen a couple other stocks when they do a reverse stock, a stock split. And then you'll probably see it make a nice little run later. Once people start catching wind of it and so on. So I would keep an eye on it. I would stay away from it now. Party's over right now. Believe me, there's other stocks there to trade. Some of the other ones, I'm waiting for Eli Lilly to do a split. Okay, I don't know if it's going to get to 1,000. It's going to keep it to 1,000, but I see that one doing really well. And the ETF, the OZEN, is doing pretty well too. The Dow in general, listen, a lot of support levels at 38 or 38,000. It's got some resistance at 39. Listen, we're in the thick of this summer. My son is going to finish school this week. He's in high school. I know everyone all over the part of this country, school ends a little bit differently, but here, being in New York, the financial capital of the world, this is what's going to happen. We have to look for. So things might slow down. So it's actually a very good time to learn how to trade. But don't worry about it. There's a lot out there, and we're going to find them. Just be careful on Mondays, okay? Be careful on the Mondays. All right? Just be very careful. Oh, also, regarding about, the GameStop trade, okay? Just to let everybody know, I did trade GameStop on Friday. And you know what? I actually did lose money on it, okay? And listen, I lose too. But let me tell you what a good loss it was. When he came out at 12 o'clock, it had this big slingshot right here. I got in right around like 30. When he came live, you could see it here. I just want to show you something really quick right here. When he went live, I thought it was going to come out with this big news. And meanwhile, I don't know. I couldn't even understand what he was doing. I don't know if he was drunk or high. I don't know. Okay. But you got to watch the video to kind of understand what I'm talking about. But it did make a big pop. It went from 31 here to 35. I got in right around this 35 price range. And then I thought it was doing pretty good. I thought it was going to go really well. Had a lot of resistance at 38. And I kept watching it going down, 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 down. I end up getting out around 31 on that trade. I says, you know what? This thing is just was not really cooperating at all. And then you can see it went all the way down to 27. So it was a good loss, okay, on that trade. I'm a little ticked off that I lost on it. But you know what? That's what trading's all about. Remember, if you watch the movie, I think one thing you should take away from it of the movie of GameStop. People don't know when to just say, you know what? You can't go broke taking a profit. We say it here all the time. I'm going to say it again. Don't count your chickens till you hatch. You see all that money he was making? Listen, he was a billionaire the night before, okay? And he went from being because the stock did close, went almost to over 68. Look where it went down to 27. He's still worth millions, okay? But billion versus, 100 million is a big difference, all right? That's like saying, I had $100,000 in the stock, and now it's only worth 10,000. That really changed the ball game on the way you think of it. You're like, I had 100,000. So there was a scene like that in the movie with the doctor that happened to, and that's what you learn at Cyber Trade University. Let's go out and see what's going on moving in the market, because I want to move on. I know there's some good watch list stocks here that I want to move. Okay, now remember, today is Friday. We are getting a couple of stocks that are moving. This stock, I don't know, is this a stock split or is this a new IPO? I only have 2 days worth of data here. I will be very careful if it's an IPO. So this is going to go on the B list. All right. So next stock that is moving, HOVR. I had this stock on level 4. All right. So this stock is starting to trend down. All right. So I don't like that. There was a big buyer over here around $1.40, and he got filled. Let me show you right here. Remember, this is a lot of the scenes that you guys are watching on YouTube right now or watching on the stream. These are things I was kind of showing you about how to shadow the orders. You can see right there that there was a big buy right there, about $1.40. And it looks like he got filled. So, listen, it's Monday. We're not going to get too cocky and too crazy, but we got to take what we got. The stock is up about 86%. Like it's traded 18 million shares in pre-market. That's a hell of a lot of shares. The stock's up a little bit. It had a nice run up on Friday, but I don't know. It looks pretty spotty right now. This is at 18%. Ugly chart. This one's not terrible. 2 million shares in pre-market. Got a couple of buyers here at $1.11 that showed up. See them right there. 11,000, 6,000. Not bad. Not bad. I like that one. BNRG. Not bad. Like that one. Put that on the watch list. This one's going up pretty nicely, but I don't like the chart. Very ugly spread. Remember, half you traders fail, because it's not tradable. Remember, we talked about the 3 T's: tradable, trend, and trap. All right. This one this is a great stock on Friday. We did really well on this one. This one moved really nice pop right here from $4 to $6. Did come back down. It's not only been a good day trade, but it's been a good swing trade the last couple of days. $2 stock to $6. I would probably stay away from it right now, because you could see it kind of died its momentum after about 11 o'clock. That one's at this one. Dunkin' Donuts. Why am I saying Dunkin' Donuts? Krispy Kreme. Is this a real gap up? I don't know. The stock took a big hit from $10, making a little bit of a comeback. Could be a little bit of a swing trade. D-Nut, we'll put that on a watch list. And that pretty much does it. I didn't see anything else. Losers, nothing really there. We know why that stock is coming down. You can see from the long-term chart. You can see GameStop, most active stock on the watch list. You know we got to put it on the list, okay? GME and AMC got to go on there. That's a given. Boyle is doing really well this morning. All right, so Boyle has actually been a really, really good swing trade. But remember, it's got resistance levels right around here. You're getting close to that 22-ish to 25. So Boyle is doing pretty well. What else we got here? Yeah, these are all garbage. Yeah, nothing much there. KOLD is the opposite of Boyle. That's why that one's going down. All right, so listen, the list is not that good. I mean, it's okay. I mean, you can see it right there. I'm going to post this on our X account. And if you're following us if you got our alert service, we're going to post it up there also. So anyway, all right, let's get ready for the market open up. If you're watching on social media, everybody, just to remind you all, you could join us live. If you got your phone, you got that QR code on the top left-hand corner. Just scan it, and you'll be able to get in there. Also, I got a QR code here. I can post it for you guys. There we go. You can also click on that little QR code a little bit bigger right there. You kind of join us, do a quick little trial for a week. But traders, just be very careful this week, all right? Not a lot of news. I know that the Fed are going to be talking this week. There's going to be a couple of very, very little out there with earnings and not that much out there. But we'll, listen, I don't think GameStop and AMC are going to be over yet. I mean, after this would happen on Friday at 12 o'clock. We'll see what continues. I'll also do another critique on it and analyze it. So what I'd like you guys to do before the show, before we get ready to trade at 9:30, click on the video, watch the video. I think you're going to learn a lot on it. If you're watching on social media, same thing. Guys, click on it, watch it. I think you're going to like that video also. And what do we got here? And, and we'll be here at 9 o'clock, 9:30 when the market opens up. All right, just trade very safe. Monday, be very careful. All right, guys? Good luck. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 15 minutes. See you then.